Well, hello again everyone and welcome to our latest webcast that we're bringing you from Travel Weekly, and we are in the glorious sunshine at Carden Park, which is up near Chester, and I'm here with Simon Applebaum, who is the Managing Director of Gold Medal. Hi Simon, how are you?
Hi Lucy, I'm really good, Warm.
It's very hot today, and I just want you to know there's a reason I'm dressed like this today in my golfing visor, and you're going to tell us all about it. It's the big day out.
It's Gold Medal's big day out, Lucy. It's our flagship event. We bring together more than 100 agents with an absolute array of our partners, and we just, you know, should be called the big 3 days out actually, because they commit to coming up the day before, travel back the next day. It's amazing time commitment, and some play golf, some come out on the sort of adventure games with us, but it gives us a real chance to connect all of our suppliers who are dotted around the course or sponsoring different areas that we have tonight. We have the Virgin Delta party this evening. We've got the Visit Florida lunch. So those partners, those agents, they get to connect, and that's what our job is. You know, that's why we design the event programme we do throughout the year, but this is the big one. This is the one that we pray about the weather, and it's shone on us today.
I was going to say, you've definitely got the weather.
And they told me it was the week before Glastonbury. I was a bit dubious, but yeah, we've
no well is needed here today. No, we're all good. And of course, I mean, you've explained it really well, Simon. But this has been going for a long time. I mean, you say it's your big one. It's really important for you. Everybody loves it. They get the invite and they all want to be here. But it's been going for years, hasn't it?
Do you know, people ask me, when did this start? And I don't think anyone, I think your dad was involved in setting up many years ago.
Yeah.
And do you know, like any event, over the years it's shifted slightly. It's become probably less focused on the golf as the industry's changed, and that's less of a driving force.
Yeah,
that's why
we're not all playing golf, just to be clear.
My swing's not up to that. So
likewise.
So yeah, it's the big day out now, not the golf day, because we wanted to recognise that change, that different emphasis. But it's absolutely, you know, we're here at Carden Park, a wonderful golf course. So we've got many people out today playing together in 4 balls, enjoying that, whilst we've got many of our agents up doing all sorts of crazy adventures. I don't know exactly what's involved.
No, I think there's human hungry hippos.
I've seen inflatable things.
Yeah, really good fun. And I know people have a good day, whichever activity they're doing. And then, of course, it all goes on into this evening. And I don't know if we can just pan round, because you put up this fantastic teepee, a big sort of festival theme, and that's very different, because previously it was quite a sort of formal, you know, gala dinner kind of event. So why did you sort of make it more relaxed and informal?
I think probably because as a team we're more relaxed and informal, if I'm really honest. A lot of this is now, you know, what do we as a business enjoy, what do we know that our partners enjoy, and we have so many sit-down dinners. You host so many wonderful sit-down dinners. There's space for something different.
Something else, yeah.
So yeah, this is much more sort of a relaxed festival. I think tonight's vibe's quite Miami. We'll be seeing loads of neon, I think.
Are we going to see you in the rolled up?
My outfit is going to, but there are people, and they've not spoilt it for me, but there's some people who are bigging up their outfits this evening. I think we're going to have some big reveals, so I'm looking forward to seeing some shapes busted, and I'm
looking forward to that.
Some exciting outfits.
Let's just talk though. I mean, you mentioned all the suppliers, really important. I mean, and there are an array here, so fantastic to see how many destinations and airlines, etc., that are supporting you today. But agents are core for you. I mean, we say that to a lot of the people we speak to, but you are trade only. So this is really important, and you've got 4 brands that agents are supporting. So just tell us, you know, how important they are always, but particularly this year, and how business has been going through the trade for you.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic sort of 18 months really. You know, it was tough coming out of the pandemic. We talked about that on multiple times. You know, resourcing up, but we the way I describe it, you know, we took 43 staff last year. So, and most of them had no experience, but because of our scale, we're able, when we bring someone in, to put them in a USA team or an Australia team or a cruising team. And that means over the year, that experience compounds so quickly, because it's not, my last call was Turkey, my next call was Australia, now I'm on to a US cruise. So, you know, a lot of them sold hundreds of holidays in that year. They're gaining experience so quickly. And I think that's stood us in really good place to recover from the pandemic quicker than most. And we're really seeing that in our numbers, but those numbers, of course, are reflection of our relationships, the trust that agents have in us. And, you know, we're seeing more and more agents come back to us who maybe the T2 consolidation had upset back in the day, and, you know, we're moving forward, and it's just all feels, you almost want to touch wood, because you know, things have been so positive that
your staff are key. I speak to a lot of agents who book with you because of the one res staff that they always like to deal with. So I mean, they love the brand, but it's actually very much about those relationships that they develop, isn't it?
It's so funny, because I see so many agents, and absolutely, I've never worked anywhere like this. Whether I book with Gemma, I don't book with Goldman, I do with Gemma in our sales centre, or I book with Tom, or I book with whoever it is, and that loyalty to an individual is really, really strong. Some of these are decades old relationships now. You know, they've worked together and learnt together, and there's just an absolute trust, and they work in different ways. So some agents want to fire off an email because they're home working potentially and working around other commitments. Other people will sit, they'll want to ring, they want to chat it through. And as we've evolved, we've had more and more ways to deal with agents. We're launching live chat in the next few months. That'll be another way that agents can talk to us. So we've got loads and loads going on. I'm so excited about it. But bringing it back to today, this is just our way of saying thank you, really. It's we get to bring loads of partners here. Some people have travelled since 3 a.m. this morning to join us. But yeah,
I wanted to be here. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
But you know, we had a nice time last night. Those of us who arrived yesterday met some fantastic new partners, saw some that maybe haven't seen since the event last year.
Yeah.
And then today and tonight promised to just be something really special. And yeah, I just feel so proud. I'll go to bed after this event and I will be beaming here to him. So proud of the team that pull it off.
But
I
we
do
still
nothing.
can't get you golfing though, can we? I mean, it's just, are we ever going to, you know, you can't be the boss of a company that owns probably the biggest golf day in the industry and not actually pick up a club.
There's footage somewhere of me at a driving range a couple of years ago, and I promise you that might be a one and done. But you never know. You never know. Every year it goes on the resolution list, and I never quite pull it off. But maybe next year you'll see me.
Well, talking about the future, then, I mean, you mentioned the live chat thing that's coming. What else have we got in store coming from Gold Medal or from or, you know, you've got Cruise Plus, or any of your brands?
Yeah, so they've all got their own roadmaps. So we just keep expanding the product and the partners. So especially in Incredible Journeys, which is probably the newest of the brands. So, you know, we've just done a partnership with Wendy Wu, we've done a partnership with Explore. We've got so many people that, you know, we're bringing into the product portfolio, able to offer more and more, you know, atoll protected packages.
Brilliant.
And, you know, the same thing with the cruise partners now. We work with all the major cruise lines, but there are people out there who are a bit more niche or specialised, and as time goes on, we're able to bring them into the portfolio. And I think we've probably got the most complete offering to the trade in terms of supplier partners. And when you combine that with our ground product, the ability to put that cruise and stay package together is sort of unrivaled. And then pure luxury, we just keep trying to deepen that service proposition. You know, that is what we call the empty chair. We always sitting there looking through the lens of either that, you know, really discerning customer or that agent who service, and what more can we do? How can this be more concierge? And it just develops week after week. And a lot of it's autonomous. We have what we call brand squads in our business, where collections of cross-departmental people come together and they recommend back to the board, this is what we think we should do, and we just roll in those things in month after month. So it's just exciting time, really sort of fun and enjoyable time in my career, to be honest.
Brilliant. Well, it's an exciting time, but it's an exciting day. Simon and I are melting here.
Yeah.
We are probably in the hottest place we could be. So
It's very warm.
We're going to get in some golf buggies now. We're going to go around the course. We're going to go meet some of the agents, meet some of the suppliers who are sponsoring the holes. But thank you for having us here. Travel Weekly are absolutely delighted to be your media partner. We love it. And
you've been here since day one.
I know,
long may it
we
continue.
have.
We
Really
Maybe
I should learn to play golf as well. Maybe we should be our joint resolution.
I'll travel down south. We'll get some lessons.
Okay, we need them. All right. Have a great day, Simon. Thanks
Luce.
very much for having us.
Bye-bye.